Welcome to Latino Reads, a weekly inspirational video podcast that highlights award-winning authors and leaders, exposes viewers to all types of books, and motivates thinking on a variety of topics.
Hello, I'm Michelle Hemisaf, and I'm here at the International Latino Book Awards with Dennis Garcia, who's written a book that's up for an award for Best Biography. It's called Marine Public Servant Kansan. And why did you write this book, sir?
I wrote this book to highlight the success of my family. They were Mexican immigrants from Mexico. They came across in 1917. They worked in my grandfather worked in the railroads, the family worked in the fields, and they achieved the American dream with their grandchildren, especially my cousin Ernie. He had a tremendous amount of success. He became the first sergeant at arms for the United States Senate. He had a military career that went from private to lieutenant colonel in the United States Marines. So his story included many events that were quite unique: world travel, participating in world events like the Gulf War and the Iraq War. So my purpose was to highlight his life and his story, his challenges for the public and for young people especially, that you can achieve your dreams, you can pursue them with enthusiasm and have success. So my purpose was to highlight his life and my family's history. That's the narrow view or the micro view of the book. The macro view, the big picture, is that immigrants contribute to the success of our society and our country. Immigrants are patriots. And that's the bigger view of what I have in the book.
Sounds very interesting. And how is this book different than other immigrant stories?
The difference for this book is that it's about a Mexican immigrant family in the Midwest. My grandfather entered the United States through El Paso, and his family was taken by the railroad and began to work in Kansas in 1920. And many of the histories that we receive or hear about today are Latino stories on the East Coast or the West Coast. There's not much written about the struggle and the challenges and the successes of the Latinos in the Midwest, especially the Mexican Americans. Any place in the Midwest where there's a railroad, you will find Mexican families. And I wanted to highlight what they had to overcome and the challenges they had to meet in the Midwest, far from the border and far from a large Latino community. And I wanted to highlight that they were able to keep their Mexican heritage and culture and still be successful, even though they were isolated in great numbers.
And where can people get a copy of this wonderful book?
This book is available online at your favorite online store, your Amazon. You can also order it from the University Press of Kansas online, and they will have there are other stores, general stores like Barnes & Noble, Target. You can order the book from any of those retailers.
Well, thank you very much, Dennis. It's been wonderful talking to you and hearing about the wonderful book that you've written.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to tell the story, and I'm very grateful to have my family's cooperation to hear their stories and get them out to the public. Thank you.
Thank you.
Latino 24/7 will have new shows for you shortly. Thank you.